guys, welcome to the Smacktalk Show. Tonight we've got an awesome lineup. EFC welterweight champion Grant Oliff joins us. And of course, Martin van Staden as well. We also feature Matt Bursky, one of South Africa's top up-and-coming amateur fighters. Also included tonight is a wrap of EFC 18 and a wrap of Fight Star 2. So stay with us, it's going to be fun. Last weekend saw the second Fight Star event, where South Africa's top amateur athletes went head-to-head in the cage. This event was a huge success and saw 16 high-quality fights. In the co-main event, we saw BB Gun win over Madiba with a TKO in the first round. This was followed by a great KO by Quade Allen over Jason Wilkin in the main event. Fight Star gives the opportunity to the amateurs to fight in front of EFC CEO Cara Howarth and matchmaker Graham Cartnell. The next event will be on the 1st of June, and you don't want to miss this one. Okay, awesome. I'd like to welcome Matt Bursky to the studio tonight. Matt, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Matt's one of our young upcoming amateurs, ready to take on the world. First question for you, Matt. How did you get into MMA?
Well, I started Muay Thai back in 2008. I just did it for fitness at that time. And I started getting competitive in that, went to the amateur world champs. And when I came back in 2010, I saw the first EFC, and that's when I decided I'm moving over to MMA. And the rest is history.
Now, you're obviously one of the Bursky Army, one of the Bursky brothers, and we all know that you guys train and train and train. Tell me what goes through a camp.
Well, currently we're training at World of Warriors MMA and Rates Wrestling. So we're training 6 days a week. Basically our skill set, and the rest of the mornings we're doing our conditioning and cardio. So our camps basically.
So as an amateur, you're currently 6-1. Tell me, what's your most memorable fight?
My most memorable fight will be against Byron Meanhaber. It was my last. It's a fight I realised I had to start training my whole skill set, and I also realised I couldn't do the same thing in a fight and expect different results.
So Matt, what are your future plans?
Future plans, well, I'm going to be fighting at the next Fight Stars. That's on the 1st of June, future Fight Stars. And after that, I'm hoping to go pro and join the EFC at bantamweight.
So you're going to make the cut down. So we're going to have a bantam, a feather, and a welter in the Bursky Army. Awesome. And obviously, all fighters have got support from different people. Please give a shout out to the guys that support you.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Full Contact Nutrition, Arcane MMA, Venom Fightwear, and Aldo from Albino Customs.
Awesome.
Supporting me.
Awesome, Matt. It was great having you on the show. We look forward to big things from you in the future.
Thanks for having me.
Cool. EFC 18, Carnival City. Andrew van Zyl is the new heavyweight champion. In a 5-round thriller which won Fight of the Night, Andrew One-Gear van Zyl defeated Rion Potts. Andrew, who had previously lost to Potts, wasn't going to make the same mistake again. He managed to dominate Potts to take the belt on a unanimous decision. In another heavyweight bout, saw Ricky Macharas lose to Sauce Krobler in a controversial decision. Tyron Rightford stamped his name on the welterweight division with a TKO over David Bursky in the first round. The other Bursky, Gareth, lost on points to Abdul Hussain, who now has a title claim. Overall, EFC 18 was a fantastic success, and personally I can't wait for EFC 19. Right, joining us this evening is EFC welterweight champion Mikael Opperman. Mikael, welcome to the studio. Nice to have you.
Thank you.
Mikael's up against, as I said earlier in the show, Martin van Staden. Mikael, you fought Martin before and you beat him. What are you expecting to be different this time?
Obviously, I've changed and developed as a fighter as well, and I reckon Martin as well. Hopefully it goes the same way for me, but I don't think it's going to be the same fight. I think it's going to be a completely different fight. I've learned a couple of new tricks, and so he spent some time with Thailand. But hopefully we can keep it standing a bit more and keep it banging on that side.
Awesome. And tell me, how have you changed your preparation for this fight?
Prep for this fight has basically been very similar to all the other fights. We've just had some more time to add some new skills to my skill set, and it's been like all the other camps, super hard. So we're right in the middle of it now. So it's just going crazy at this stage, which is good.
Awesome, man. And tell me, what can we expect from you this time?
Aggression, aggression, aggression. So we're going to start. When the bell goes, it's going to start. The war's going to start. And depending on how long Martin will be able to handle me, that's how long the fight's going to last.
That's great. Obviously, building up to a camp, you've got a lot of people that support you and things like. Please take some time to mention your sponsors, people that help you.
Cool. I'd just like to thank my sponsors, Bad Boy, 8 Limbs, and then also Jetpatcher for all the support. Thanks, guys.
Awesome, Mikhail. It's going to be an amazing evening. I'm looking forward to the fight, and let's see what happens. Hopefully, we chat to you after that.
Hopefully, definitely.
Thanks very much for your time. Appreciate it. Right, joining us tonight is Martin van Staden, contender to the welterweight belt. Martin, thanks very much for joining us tonight.
Pleasure.
Awesome, man. Fighting for the title, what are you going to do differently this time?
I'm going to win this time, man. Last time I got caught in a good team, and it was exactly a year ago. So this time I'm just looking to finish him and him not finish me.
Obviously, the loss must have something to play with your mindset. Does it have something to do?
Yeah, no, it's still not the first time I've lost. All my losses have come by submission. So yeah, it's the first time I've had the opportunity to fight somebody that has beaten me, and I get a rematch with him. So I'm really looking forward to that and actually redeeming myself.
As you said, you've got a chance to redeem yourself. What are you doing different in your preparation this time?
Look, training hasn't really changed too much. Over the last year I've worked a lot on my ground game, submission defense. Improved every aspect of my game really. I haven't just focused on one thing. I believe that MMA athlete should be good at every game, and that's the way we train with them. And you don't just increase one skill set, you increase everything.
What can you expect from Mikhail this time?
Watching his last 2 fights, he was very aggressive towards the opponent, trying to put on pressure very early. If you watch my fights, I'm more aggressive in every fight. Nobody's actually pushing me back, I push them back. So yeah, it's going to be nice. We're going to meet in the middle, and I think somebody's going to sleep, man.
Lastly, obviously a camp involves a lot of people. Training professionally or fighting professionally, you've got sponsors in there.
I'd really like to thank my FFM family, Richard Kwan, Norman Vessels. I'd like to thank Tap Up for amazing gear and Biogen for looking after me. It's Suzuki Swift. Thanks for sponsoring me an awesome ride.
Martin, I look forward to seeing you. EFC 19. It's going to be a good scrap.
Yeah, that's going to be a bond, that's for sure.